Oh, Jesus.
Now, was there something on that? He's been given and he's reviewed it immediately. There was something on it. Was it elbow? Was it glove? He's saying elbow.
Okay, we've got a flat line. And we've got a clear spike as the ball is next to the gloves. I'm ready to go back on field. And Mike, if you stay with your original decision of out, you're on camera now.
Well, it wasn't the elbow, it was the glove, and David Warner has used up a review. Gives himself room, there's a nick, there's a little tickle, and the change in order hasn't worked. 2 in 2 overs. England all over Australia here.
Yeah, surprising from Alex Carey. Hasn't really given himself a chance. What did he face? 7 deliveries. Didn't look comfortable at any stage. Good ball. Gave himself some room to try and get it over the infield. And knocked over. Nice little tickled straight through to the keeper, Joss Butler. Wood strikes. So Archer strikes in the first over. Wood strikes in the second over. And England on top here. It's 3 for 2.
That's been nailed. There's a man out there. It's Banton. It's over his head. It's 6. Just sneaks one gone. Oh, one stump to hit. That is brilliant. You just keep going, Stephen Smith. That is outstanding. It's the skipper, isn't it? One stump to aim at.
TV umpire
and
to
Owen Morgan, you cannot keep him out of the game.
Side on angle, please.
Yeah, brilliant from England, brilliant from the skipper Owen Morgan, but poor cricket from Steve Smith. What was he thinking? He's got 2 boundaries, a 4 and a 6. There was just never a run. One stump to aim at. Look, it's not just in the frame. That's a horror single, and Australia off to a horror start.
Game 1. Pulled away leg side. He's an immensely strong man. That's an immensely strong shot. All the way for 6.
Positive play.
There's a positive play. Long on is just picking it up out the crowd, even though there is no crowd.
He's a good player, Finch. He's a very good player of spin. He starts the innings well, but he also has the ability and the knack of picking the leg spinner, picking the googly, getting to the pitch of it.
Up. Back again, and he's dragged on. He has dragged it onto his off stump. He was trying to open up the off stump. That's a massive wicket for England. The danger man, the skipper's gone.
Clever bowling from Jordan. Very, very clever bowling. The reason why he's in the team is a reason why he keeps coming back into this England team. And there's a reason why he's such a good player in all these franchises around the world. Intelligent bowling, bringing the ball back into Finch. The Australian captain has to depart for 40. It's 79 for 4.
So leg spinner is gone. He's got in with a beautifully turned leg spinner, and Morgan again is involved with the field setting. Why do we call for that slip to be kept in? Well, this is why. Last ball, a Rashid spell, and it's slip catching from Marcus Stoinis.
He does it again, Adil Rashid. No easy catch. What a wicket that is for Adil Rashid for England. Marcus Stoinis, he was looking good. He just got to his highest score in international cricket of 35, and it'll stay there. 89 for 5.
So a good chat with them. My children. Well, that's a good shot. Dug that out. That'll be 4. Yeah, Father's Day in Australia. So it's always tough to be away from your family. These guys sacrifice off.
Edged and gone. So Jordan, the change works. Jordan replaces Archer, and that is a big wicket because Maxwell can be very destructive at the end of the innings. 132 for 6.
Yeah, it's a good wicket that for England. It was well bowled into the pitch. Just lost his shape a bit, Maxwell. Tried to hit it a bit too hard. So destructive, as you say, at the end of the innings. Set himself nicely, had the platform. That's a big wicket to get that one in the 19th over. Maxwell's gone for 26. It's 132 for 6.
With Archer. Beautiful shot down the ground from Pat Cummins. Great strike, and Australia finishing strongly. past the 150 mark now, 153 for 6. 1 for Australia. And gone. Miles out, but it was fair enough. Ashton Agar looking to get Pat Cummins back on strike. Archer looks a bit disgruntled still because it's been an expensive over. Got 1 ball left and Australia are 155 for 7.
Yeah, once again into that Yorker area. Just can't hit them. He doesn't need to bowl anything else than good enough, athletic enough, skillful enough just to throw the stumps down. I'm not sure they should have taken the single before that. Would have left Cummins on strike. But Agar did a good job.
Faces up for the last ball. Should scurry back for a second, yeah. So a very decent end for Australia. It was an expensive last over from Jofra Archer, and it means that Australia finish on 157 for 7, which from the point of 89 for 5.
Gives himself room again. This time he does go offside. What hands he's got, Jos Buttler. Just a flick of the wrist and off it goes for 4.
Yeah.
To the pitch. Has he nicked it? Well, how's he ended up on his stumps there? I think he's just trod on his stumps and walked off.
Yeah, I don't know whether it was his foot or his bat that dislodged the bails. Either way, Johnny Bairstow is on his way back, very frustrated because he started to look in decent touch. A couple of 4s off this Stark over, and then it's his bat that just clips the top of his leg stump. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just not going to let him settle. There was nothing wrong with that delivery apart from it's been dispatched for 6 over mid-on. They'll check it. Has it gone over? Yes, it has. Over extra cover. Milan now moves into the 40s. England on the charge. They're doing it. Leg side. Cow corner straight to him. Gone. They needed a wicket. They've got a wicket. And it's David Milan that's holed out in the deep.
Yeah, but as we've been talking about, Nas, it's pace off the ball. It's not quick, it's spin again. Spin's going to help Australia get back into this game. It's a good catch. It was swirling a little bit for Stoinis, but Agar was the man to get it. You sense that both these batsmen are going to have a crack at this over off Agar. Stoinis is a good pair of hands, a good outfielder. And Australia strike. Now, can they get something? Can they conjure up something like England did the other night and cause a little mini collapse? Milan's gone for a well-played 42 off just 32 cherries. It's 106 for 2.
Thought it was coming. Moeen Ali skips down and sweetly times it. Over long 86. 86.
Such a good player of bowling. Spin bowling. Dances down the wicket.
And England can celebrate another victory here. All smiles on the bench. Owen Morgan has led England to another victory. That's the series. It's a 2-0 series win with 1 game to go.
Again, that's the last one, 90 mile an hour again from Pat Cummins.
Leg side. Cow corner straight to him. Gone. They needed a wicket. They've got a wicket. And it's David Milan that's holed out in the deep.
Catch. In the air. What a shot.
And away for 4. And 50 up for Jos Buttler, the white ball machine. 53 and 38 deliveries. And the reverse, he's playing with that man in the deep. He's really just playing with him. It's knowing where the fielders are. Agar's moved him straighter because of the extra cover drive. Stoinis has moved in that direction. And Buttler said, no, you're in the wrong spot, mate.
Swept in the air. Yes! Simple catch. Pat Cummins out in the deep. And that innings that Kevin Peterson was talking about has ended swiftly for Tom Banton. He's gone for 2.
Catch it!
It pierces that field. There was barely a gap there between those two men. Almost two extra covers that Zampa has got for Butler.
Feels like nothing is impossible, as does Owen Morgan with this white ball. He continues to just set the stall out as captain and say, right, you're going to follow my lead, and you're going to follow my lead over the last 4 or 5 years.
Catch it!
Done! Big wicket for Australia. Maxwell, the catcher, at extra cover. That is a good, sharp catch from a hard-hit cover drive from Owen Morgan. Thought it was coming. Moeen Ali skips down and sweetly times it over long off for a mighty 6.
Such a good player of spin bowling.
Driven firmly wide of mid-off. 4, 6-4 to Moeen Ali, taking England home.